Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Galletto Rossonero here with you guys. Some important Calciomercato news announced by Uefa and FIFA today. So basically, all non-born Russian and Ukrainian players that play for Russian and Ukrainian clubs can now become free agents until the end of the season. They're doing this to allow them to get a salary till the end of the season. And so basically, teams are allowed to sign them on a free transfer until the end of June 2022. At that point, they would go back to their respective clubs, depending on the situation between Ukraine and Russia at that point. So very interesting. So this little Calciomercato session would happen between the 10th of March and the 7th of April. Like I said, players can sign with new teams until the end of June 2022, which is at the end of the season. And so some very interesting players. And so for Serie A clubs that are fighting for the Scudetto, some of these players would be available. Of course, you have to respect the amount of players on the roster. There's a limit. And of course, the extracomunitari slots. So if you're a non-European born player that is not part of the European community, so basically, let's say you're from Brazil, but you don't have a father, mother, sister, or aunt, grandmother that has an Italian, French, Spanish, or whatever passport, then you're considered an extracomunitario, right? So teams in Italy, Inter and Atalanta have both slots available, very important. Juve, Milan have one more slot left, and teams like Napoli, Roma, and Lazio don't have any spots left at all. So for the Scudetto race, some of these players could be very, very interesting. For example, players like Neres, ex-Ajax player, now playing in Ukraine. Malron, that used to play for Sassuolo, now plays with the Zerbi. Tete, that was linked to Milan, a right winger, could be very, very interesting. There's other players as well. Malcolm, that was linked to Juventus, Roma last transfer market, plays with Zenit. So very interesting, some very good players. And I'm sure some of these teams would love to sign these players, especially for the Scudetto race. I'm sure some of them would be very, very interesting, including Lassina Traore, striker that De Zerbi wanted with Shakhtar. He's been doing well. He played with Ajax before. And so, guys, interesting players. Like for Milan, Tete, Neres on the right-hand side, so good. It would definitely be an upgrade on Salazmaker and Messia. Same thing with Lassina Traore, an extra striker to come in and to help with Giroud and Ibra would be very interesting. So we'll see how it develops and how these teams decide to go about it. But definitely for the Scudetto race, some of these players could be available and would definitely be important. Let me know what you think right in the comments. Who would you like to see on your team? Let me know right in the comments, guys. Like and subscribe.